Taking the mound tonight for the Tampa Bay Rays is going to be right-hander Nick Martinez. 2 starts. He's gone 6 innings in each of them. ERA of 2.25, limiting the walks. Just 1 walk in his 12 innings of work.
And he takes outside ball 4. Not close on any of those pitches. And that might bode well here for the Yankees. Now here's the captain. He's hitting at 224, 3 homers, 7 runs batted in. 2 for 5 against Martinez.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. He went with a lot of slow stuff there against Judge. And Judge is fanned by Martinez. And that's the game's first out.
It ended up barely below the strike zone, but when you make it look like a strike for that long, that's going to lead Judge to go after it.
Here's Cody Bellinger, left-hand hitter.
Pitch sharply and past Aranda and into right field. DeLuca will get the ball in. Moving to third is Grisham. It's a single for Bellinger, first and third. 1 man out. The single by Bellinger broken 0 for 10. Yankees have had 3 straight losses. In those losses, they've averaged 1.7 runs per game. Up and down this Yankee lineup, except for Rice and Stanton, everybody seems to be struggling.
Oh, he got him looking and surprised him there. Froze him.
Ben Rice to actually call himself out on strikes. He started walking towards his own dugout before Livensbarger even called it a strike. He knew right there.
Here is Big G and Carlos Stanton.
Line into left, but hanging in the air. Here comes Valade to make the catch and retire the side. Martinez teases them into 2 on, 1 out and works through it.
We mentioned the 3-game losing streak. Well, who do you want on the mound? You want your stopper. You want your ace, Max Fried. Since last season, following a Yankee loss 12-2, and against the Rays, it's been great, 5-0 with a 0.77 ERA.
And he winds and deals. Swing on a miss. Breaking ball. Swing right over the top. Beautifully done. Strikeout.
He's using that cutter so precipitously now.
Bouncing ball up the middle. Shortstop Caballero coming over to the first base side, makes the play and throws in time to get Aranda. Good first inning for Max Fried.
All right, here is Austin Wells. He's only hitting 152. He's a guy that takes a lot of pitches.
That one's drilled deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. Wells is first. A solo shot. And it's 1-0 Yanks.
I kind of went under the hood on him today. He's actually hit the ball pretty hard, but he's been too much in the air in the middle of the field, which is a tough place to hit the ball out. Today, he pulls it, and he gets his first home run and his first RBI of the year. Great to see.
You know, after the game yesterday, he said, we've got to pick up our pitching. They're doing a great job. We're not helping them out. And today he takes matters into his own hands.
And up comes Jose Caballero. Just got him swinging. Up and away with a fastball. Boy, Nick really pumped that up to 94. And that's already 3 Ks for Nick Martinez.
You're looking at 2 areas where Jose Caballero has a tendency to chase. Fastballs up and out of the zone, changeups at the bottom, and nice job playing one off the other.
Here comes Ryan McMahon, who is also in a very bad way offensively to begin the year.
You know, that's kind of Ryan's superpower, especially as he tries to get it going here offensively. The one thing, you know, we can count on is how good he is on that left side, and obviously with Max going, usually he's pretty busy over there.
I was going to ask you, how much you take that into consideration regardless of who's on the mound on the other side when you think about third base with Fried on the mound?
Yeah, with anytime Max is on the mound, I definitely like having Mac in there.
1-1 to McMahon. His pitch. Swing and a little looper into right field, a base hit.
See, it works.
Good for Ryan McMahon on a 1-1 offering. Gets his 3rd hit of the season. And the Yankees' 2nd inning continues. Good for Mac. Top of the order, here's Grisham. He's trying to get going as well.
Line to right, but directly at Johnny DeLuca, who does not have to move. All right, here comes Junior. Back to the cleanup spot after hitting 2nd in the order yesterday.
That's a base hit. Right center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Extra base hit for Caminero. He'll pull up at 2nd with a double. Well, there you go.
Matter of time. That ball was sizzled. I mean, right center field, and you're over 110 miles an hour. Not on a ball that you pull, on a ball that gets deep in the zone. Junior Caminero, with one of the fastest bats in Major League Baseball, just split that ball right to the wall.
So just like that, the Rays have a scoring opportunity in the 2nd inning. Nobody out. Williamson, the 2nd baseman.
Up the middle slowly. Grisham Fields gets it over to first. Moving to third is Caminero.
The 1 out and bring the infield up close for Johnny DeLuca, the right fielder.
Sliced in the air towards right. Here comes Judge, and the ball lands for a base hit. In to score is Caminero as DeLuca drives him in on a little hovercraft over the infield. And Judge, just when I thought he was going to get there, pulled up. And it landed in front of him. The Rays have tied it at 1-1.
Second time in as many days we've seen Judge pull up on a ball here on the turf. That is a nice response by the Rays. 2nd straight day they've also answered to tie a game after the Yankees scored.
2 outs. And here's Ben Rice.
Driven into left center field. On the run, Mullins. He can't get there. Tries to cut the ball off. He can't do it. Valet picks it up on the warning track. And it is a double for Rice.
Another ball hit extremely hard. The right approach on this Vulcan. Mullins is not able to come up with it cleanly, or Rice might still be at first base.
So the go-ahead run at second with 2 out. Now Giancarlo Stanton swinging a high pop-up off the end of the bat to left. Here comes Valet to his left, waving his hands in a circular fashion. He's got it. Side retired. The Yankees leave another man in scoring position.
Max Fried, 3rd in the American League in ERA. Taylor Walls, a shortstop for the Rays.
Strike 3. And Walls is challenging. And he was wrong. It is a strike.
Second strikeout for Max.
And the Rays 2 outs on just 4 pitches against Fried in this 1-1 game of the 4th. Here's Ben Williamson.
He's a second baseman, right-hand hitter.
Strike 3. Beautiful pitch. Williamson down looking. 8 in a row retired by Fried.
2 outs, 2 on here for the Yankees.
And here comes Kyle Schneider. He wants the infield in to talk about some strategy that they're going to do.
Well, this is a very big spot in this game. I mean, Ben Rice already has doubled. 1 for 2. 2 men on, 2 men out. The game is tied.
And he walked him to load the bases and bring up Stanton. And here comes Kevin Cash. So it'll be Kevin Kelly coming on to face Giancarlo Stanton. Bases loaded. 2 outs in the 5th.
Swing and a miss. He got him. And Kevin Kelly fans Stanton, and the Yankees leave him loaded.
Nice job right there. Nick Martinez, a fan of Kevin Kelly.
9 in a row retired by Fried.
1 out. Here's Cedric Mullins, fly to center, left-hand hitter. Swing and a miss, top of the zone fastball. Max Fried with his 4th strikeout.
Now with a hard hit single to start the Rays' 6th. The set from the lanky lefty, the pitch to the Rays' leadoff man tonight, Yandy Diaz.
And that one is pulled deep to left. Bellinger back. He's on the track. He's at the wall. Leaps. And he makes the play. Walls hustles back to first. A terrific play by Cody Bellinger.
Michael, there's nothing he can't do with a glove on his hand. Does a really good job of finding the wall, looking for the wall, timing his jump, going up to get this. It's not going to be a home run, but it's going to be a double, and Walls is probably going to score because he's standing at second base.
Here's Valet.
That's going to be a base hit into center field, and Walls is going to head to third. Throw cut off. Back to first goes the throw. Then back to first goes Valet. The Rays have men on the corners. First and third.
And now you got your top RBI guy at the plate, but it is lefty on lefty. Jonathan Aranda, and a chance to take their first lead of the night.
Fly ball back into left. That's going to send Bellinger back, and he's going to make the catch. The tag at third. Walls will score. The Rays take the lead. Nice at bat by Jonathan Aranda to put that ball into play and get the sacrifice fly and put the Rays up by a run.
The new pitcher is the right-hander Griffin Jackson.
Last night he went line out to second, strikeout swinging, strikeout swinging. He's got Aaron Judge. Judge, a career 0 for 5 against this graduate of the U.S. Air Force Academy.
He walked him inside ball 4. So Griffin Jacks with a walk to Judge. Now he's the tying run, and the go-ahead run coming up is Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a hard slider. And Cody Bellinger down on 3 pitches, and Griffin Jacks gets the Rays that much closer. So a walk to Stanton. He is the tying run.
We're going to get a pinch runner for Stanton here. It's going to be Randall Grichuk.
And the go-ahead run comes up here is Jazz Chisholm.
Chisholm over the leaping tribal Aranda and down the right field line. DeLuca fields. They will hold Grichuk at third. It's a double for Chisholm, and the Yankees have runners on second and third and 1 out.
If there's no runner on, he's playing back. If Stanton's on first, he might be playing behind him, but he's not able to with Randall Grichuk. He goes right to third. And now they got a decision to make. Do you pitch to Wells, or do you walk Wells and go after Caballero and McMahon?
Yankee fans buzzing. Left-hand hitting Wells against their righty.
And he pops it short left. The call, Valet. The runners cannot attempt to advance. Valet got there, and it's still second and third, and what a big out that is.
But he still has 1 more to get, and it's the former Ray, Jose Caballero.
Swing on, line drive, left field, base hit. Grichuk scores. Here comes Jazz walking home. Caballero digging for second. A 2-run double, and the Yankees have the lead at 3-2 here in St. Petersburg.
And for Caballero, boy, did he need that. And the Yankee bench is going wild.
Cabby ringing the bell here on a 2-0 count.
Well, it was up and he just swung away. I thought maybe he was going to try and go to right field.
Pitch middle in and turned on it beautifully. 3-2 Yankees. They have the lead again. Here's Rosario. Man, the Yankee fans are making noise. There's a bluff there. That's a balk. There was nobody at first. The pitcher stepped off, went to throw to first, had to hold on to the ball when he realized nobody was there. That's a balk that moves Caballero to third. Here's Rosario trying to pick him up.
He popped him up, shallow center, right at Mullins. Incoming several steps to move forward and catch it, but the damage done. Our Rays will get a chance to try to have their own comeback here in the eighth. Although Fried is on just 85 pitches through 7 innings.
That's a base hit. Driven toward left center field. Cortez will make the turn. Ball's going to roll to the deep corner. Cortez has himself a double, and the Rays have the potential tying run in scoring position.
Cortez has been very good on pitches up in the zone, and this is a changeup not meant to be up in the zone.
Chandler Simpson's going to pinch runs after that leadoff double, and Taylor Walls becomes the hitter.
Bunts it back towards the mound. Fried has it. It has some weird spin. He throws to first in time. It was a great job by Fried. A sac bunt gets Simpson to third. The right-hander's ready in the Yankee bullpen. Yandy Diaz is coming up. And what are they going to do with Max Fried? Are they going to keep him in, or are they going to go to the bullpen? And they're going to leave in Max Fried.
1 out, tying run at third. Top of the order, Yandy Diaz.
Fried to Yandy. And a bouncing ball, right side, grabbed by Rice. No play anywhere. And the Rays get the run to tie this game at 3. Rice had to leap to gather that one, and by the time he did, no place to go.
That's it, and no chance to get Yandy at first. I mean, just an impossible play right there on the chopper.
The Judge walks for the second straight time. He's the go-ahead run. The batter is Cody Bellinger.
Judge leads off first. He has 2 stolen bases, and there he goes. The throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Judge. He gets into scoring position.
Swing, high drive, deep into center. Mullins to the warning track. He's got room at the base of the wall, makes the catch. Judge tags, heads to third. So it's runner at third and 2 out in the 9th, and it comes down to Biggie against Ben Rice. You'll pitch to Ben Rice here. He homered against Biggie yesterday. They're going to put Rice on, which will set up first and third with 2 out, and Biggie against Randall Grichuk.
And a little pop fly. That's going to carry to center to Mullins to retire the side.
Gets Wells for out number 2, and Grichuk, the automatic runner, at third with 2 out in a 3-3 game. And this inning has come down to Jose Caballero as it came down to him in the 8th inning when he hit a 2-run double for the momentary lead.
Ground ball, it is through for a base hit. He comes through again. Grichuk scores, and the Yankees take a 4-3 lead.
Well, he's having his breakout in 2026. Staying through the middle, hits it hard. A little hanging breaking ball. The Yankees take the lead 4-3.
So here is Rosario.
On the move, a little tap right side. And Sulcer takes it in himself to step on the bag.
And now the Rays come up, and they get the man at second base, and a very fast runner, too, in Cedric Mullins to start the bottom of the 10th. The Yankee closer, David Bednar, is 5 for 5 in saves this year. Chandler Simpson starts it, then Taylor Walls and Yandy Diaz will be due to hit.
Chandler squares, pushes it third base side. Rosario fields on the run, pumps, throws, not in time! It's a bunt single for Chandler Simpson. And runners at first and third as Rosario double punt before he released the baseball.
And a guy at first that you know is itching to get to the next base where a single could win the game.
And Taylor Walls coming to the plate.
Here goes the runner down to second, and the throw not in time. Simpson steals second base, and just like that, the Rays have the potential tying run at third and the potential winning run at second, both men in scoring position.
It's bunted back toward the mound. Bednar has it. He comes home. It's late. And we're tied up. Simpson to third, Walls at first, and still nobody out here in the 10th inning. We're knotted at 4.
They're going to potentially pass Diaz. They're going to force at every base. The only runner that really counts is Simpson at third. Hunter Fiducia, the catcher, left-hand hitter, drawn in infield. 5 infielders.
And he got a big strikeout for Bednar. 1 down.
And here's Aranda, who walked off the Yankees at Steinbrenner Field last April with a 2-run 10th inning homer.
And a chopper out to second, and the Rays are going to win it. That chopper to second. Chisholm had trouble handling it. Simpson crosses the plate. And the Rays with 2 in the 10th win this game 5-4. How about that?